Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the month of March. We have a guest in the background. If you can see the top of Gracie's head there, she decided to come in and join us for the Leo Collective for the month of March. And by the time you're seeing this video, you're probably already feeling these energies because March has already started. Look at this. Your energy is coming in strong. It wanted to come all the way across the room. So Leo, we're going to start off the month of March with a message from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. This is by Kelly Smith. This is my absolute favorite deck. I call it my tough love deck because that's what it does. It kind of tells us like it is. It calls us on our shit sometimes. And you're being asked to have unwavering faith. So if there's something that you feel is not coming to you, it's not coming yet. It's not coming the way that you want it. It's not coming the way that you expect it. You're being asked to have unwavering faith, to have faith in the unseen, that which may not be tangible, but that which is meant for you. I want to remind you, Leo, that when we have a desire for something, that is because there is a version of us who already has that thing, that experience, that emotion, that feeling. For some of us, that could be that feeling of peace, that feeling of joy, that feeling of happiness, that feeling of freedom, that feeling of, whatever it is that you've been craving, whatever that is, you are meant to have that. There is a version of you that already has experienced that. Oh, she's out of here. She just wanted to come in just for that message. Okay, Leo, she just wanted to come in to make sure that you knew that whatever it is that you are desiring is something that is meant for you. And there's this great big crow. Oh my goodness, there's two of them. There's two great big crows out here, okay? I feel like this is for you as well, Leo. Let's see here. What does the crow spirit? If you guys are not familiar with this is the Animal Spirit Guide. It is such a wonderful book. The crow, when the crow shows up, it says that you're on the verge of manifesting something you've been working on for a while. Okay, so even if you don't have the evidence that it's coming, have faith that it is on its way. This also says to be very watchful over the next couple of days for any clear omens or signs that will be guiding you and teaching you. Expect very big change soon, and you've noticed something that's out of balance or an injustice that hasn't been addressed, and it's important to speak up about it. This also says that you're about to get a glimpse into future events that affect you directly. So what a message to start off your reading, Leo. Now, if you're new here, I'm Jenny, and we're going to jump into a number of different cards today for the month of March. And March is a huge month, okay? We've got a number of really big astrological events happening in the month of March. Again, you're probably already feeling it. Venus is in retrograde, and Venus not only affects our relationships and our love life, but it also affects our money and what brings us pleasure. Again, having a wavering faith that you are going to manifest what it is that brings you love and joy, the things that you desire. When we get into the extended reading at the end, you have the opportunity and the invitation to join us for that. We're going to jump into some cards from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle deck, and that one is by Shannon Kaiser, as well as The Shaman's Dream by Colette Baron Reed. I train and study in shamanism, so I'm really drawn to that one. Usually I save it for myself. Usually I save that deck just for me, but I was feeling really called to use it in the March reading, so there's definitely a reason for that. Now, we're going to continue on with this energy of March, and I just want to say, be very mindful of, again, the astrological events happening this month. We've got the lunar eclipse next week. We've got a partial solar eclipse at the end of the month, and then, of course, my personal favorite, the spring equinox here in the Northern Hemisphere anyways. So the spring equinox, that's Mother Earth's new year. That's the astrological new year. That's the real new year. It's not January 1st. January 1st, we're still in hibernation mode. We sync with the rhythms and the cycles of the earth, and the earth is hibernating in January 1st, again, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. So the real new year is right after the spring equinox. So this is a beautiful time for you to be creating those vision boards, meditating, journeying, and really seeing and feeling, even doing affirmations, what it is that you want to call into your life. It feels like there's a big manifestation here for you, Leo, something that you've been really calling into your life for a long time, and it's coming. It is coming. And look at this, we get the new door. We get the new door. Talk about validation and confirmation for you, okay? Have unwavering faith that it's coming, because the new door card, this symbolizes that your prayers have been answered, a new door is being opened for you, and it's card number 46. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So it signifies the end of something and the beginning of something new. There's something new here for you, Leo. There's something new. You got to let me know down in the comments. What is this? I feel like for some of you, this will be a career change. For some of you, this is going to be a new relationship or a big shift in the dynamics of your current relationship. And with Venus in retrograde, that makes perfect sense. We're all the collective. Venus in retrograde is going to affect absolutely every single one of us. So whether or not, you know, wherever Venus lies in your chart is kind of, well, it's not irrelevant, but it doesn't matter. It is going to affect each and every one of us. So for some of you, it will be a new relationship. You might even be moving. You'll have to let me know. This is going to affect every Leo differently, right? But there's definitely something new coming your way. What else does the Leo collective need to know for the month of March, please? Spiritual gifts. This is a beautiful card. Okay, so spiritual gifts. You are tapping into your spiritual gifts. Some of you, I feel, are even completely unaware of what these spiritual gifts are. Maybe you get goosebumps and you're just like, oh, every time that I feel something is true, I get goosebumps. Or if you tell me something and I agree with it, I get goosebumps. That's so weird. That is your intuition. That is your higher self, your spirit guides, your spirit allies communicating with you in a way that they know that you are going to resonate with. Spiritual gifts are not just about seeing spirit, you know, like clairvoyance, the ability to see spirit with our eyes closed or open. It's not just the ability to see when we meditate. It's not just the ability to hear words. Our spiritual gifts come to us in so many different ways. And Leo, I feel like some of you are so unaware of how your higher self and how your spirit guides and allies are communicating with you. Some of you, of course, are aware of your spiritual gifts, and this is telling us that your spiritual gifts are now developing, they're fine-tuning, they're expanding. I feel like you are getting more clear on what your spiritual gifts are and how they're showing up for you. So I love this. This is beautiful. And again, we're getting 8 here. And in numerology, 8 is all about abundance. So I feel like the more you can tap into your spiritual gifts, the more you're going to be able to tap into this manifestation that you've got coming into your life right now. Just have faith again. Have faith that when Spirit gives us the same message over and over and over again in a reading, that's like a great big exclamation mark. So the fact that I keep wanting to repeat that, the fact that I just keep wanting to say, have faith, have faith, have faith, tells me that there's probably a lot of you who are just like, how can I believe that that's going to happen? I've had so many things. And let me tell you, Leo, I resonate with this myself. I have had my house for sale for a very, very, very long time. And like, come on, why hasn't it sold yet? I know all about manifestation. I know all about how to align with the version of myself who has already sold my home and started to purchase a new one. Why hasn't my home sold yet? I know what it feels like. Like, how can I have faith? How can I have faith when we have had all these experiences, all these showings, these open houses, people in and out, all these photo shoots, all these things to make our house look sellable, to make it look desirable. And I mean, it's a desirable house. I don't want to toot my own horn, but this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful home. It was my dream home. But I truly believe in divine timing. I truly believe in divine timing. So anytime I felt that stress, that anxiety, that worry, that fear, that doubt, that insecurity, I would remind myself, what is for me will not pass me. If it was meant to sell today, it would have sold today. There's obviously a reason why it hasn't sold today. And truth be told, we haven't found a house that we want to buy yet. We're looking for something very specific. We're looking for something very unique and something that there's not a whole lot of on the market right now. There are some, but they just don't quite check all the boxes for us. So in hindsight, it's kind of a good thing that our house hasn't sold, because where would we go? We would end up settling for something that we kind of like, it's all right. There's so many different factors for us. Like maybe it doesn't have the right number of bedrooms we're looking for. Maybe it doesn't have enough light. I like lots of light. That's why I'm over here today. Usually I'm over by the wall, but I decided to be by the window today because the sun is shining. It's beautiful. It feels like spring here where I live in Western Canada. So, you know, there's a reason that it hasn't happened yet. And you're being called to have unwavering faith that it is on its way, just like me. And look at this. We get limiting beliefs. And again, 6 plus 2. What is 6 plus 2? It's 8. In numerology, this is all about abundance. So you're being called to reprogram your beliefs around something. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is about money. It's something financial here. And again, Venus in retrograde, this is going to be an opportunity for us to look at our money story. So maybe you were taught, oh, the only way to get ahead is to work hard. Well, that's not true. There's lots of people who don't work very hard and they do very well for themselves. In fact, some of the most well-paid people in the world don't actually work all that hard. It's a matter of they're listening to their intuition, they're making the right decisions, they're taking very good care of themselves. A lot of the people that I know that are highly, highly successful doing things that I want to be doing, they prioritize self-care more than anybody else that I know. They're always going on vacations, they're always going to retreats, they're always meditating, they're always doing different spiritual practices like all day long. I mean, look at the Jay Shettys of the world. He probably meditates 3 or 4 times a day. Personally, in my journey, the further along I get in my journey, the more abundant I have been able to be. And also, the more I have prioritized my self-care. I do not think that those two things are unrelated. So what limiting beliefs do you have around whatever this is that you're trying to manifest? Because those beliefs can be holding you back. We call it in shamanism a double bind. When you want something, but you believe something else is going to happen. So you can't possibly manifest what it is that you want. Maybe you're slowing down the manifestation because you don't believe that it's coming to you. Money mindset is, I mean, that's a whole nother category. You can go on an entire journey just to heal your money mindset. For myself, I worked on it for years. I grew up super duper poor. We grew up on welfare. My parents were split up. We didn't get child support from my dad. I was always hungry as a kid. I always had to wear my sister's hand-me-downs. I was always embarrassed when people came to my house. And, you know, for people who experience that to all of a sudden shift into this abundant mindset, it can be really challenging. Or maybe you did grow up okay. You know, my husband, he didn't grow up poor, but he still has money mindset issues. He feels like there's never enough. It feels like no matter how much money he makes, it's never enough. And in his career, every year he makes a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, but it's still never enough for him. So a lot of us have to work on our money mindset issues. And I think that the best way to do that is to heal your inner child and to work on these limiting beliefs. So maybe a practice for you, Leo, is to write down what are all of the limiting beliefs that you have around whatever this is that you're trying to manifest. Again, I feel like for a lot of you, it's money. I do. What are all your limiting beliefs around that? And what are some beliefs that you can replace them with? And look for the evidence of the opposite. So for example, if it is money and you feel like it's the only way money can come to you is if you work your ass off. Or I used to believe that, oh, they must have done something. Like, who do they know? They must know someone in order to be able to get ahead. Like, what did they have to do to get up and to climb that corporate ladder? I used to have these really negative mindset and beliefs around money. So what are beliefs that can replace the limiting beliefs, and where can you find the evidence for that? So who do you follow on social media? Maybe you can follow people on social media who are doing what you want to be doing. I've always hired coaches, and I am a coach, so I work with a lot of people. And what always comes up is that when it comes to working with a mentor, you're working with somebody who holds the possibility for you. So for myself, I do a lot of one-on-one sessions. I am a spiritual life coach, and some of my clients, they want to be spiritual life coaches. Or I went through my fat loss journey. I lost 35 pounds when my spiritual awakening began. I've kept it off for all these years. And a lot of women come to me because they have weight loss goals. And, you know, being around somebody who has been there, done that, and has done it with ease can hold that energy of possibility for you, making it easier for you to manifest what it is that you want to manifest into your life and to release those limiting beliefs. Let's get one more card here for the Leo Collective to help wrap up the energy of the month of March. And I just want to say again, we have some very profound astrological events happening in the month of March that can really support you in releasing these limiting beliefs. So can you do a ritual? Can you do a ceremony? Can you do offerings to the earth? Mother Earth, she's like any great mother. If you're a parent, this will be easy for you to think about. If your child came to you and said, I don't believe that I can do this, what would you say to them? You'd be like, of course you can. You can do anything, but we don't do that with ourselves. Mother Earth is our greatest mother. So I like to do offerings to the earth, and I like to ask her to take my worries. to take my fear, to take my doubt, to take my insecurity. And she will. She will. She is a great mother. You're getting generosity again. I feel like many of you are trying to manifest money here. Now, one incredible way that you can manifest more money is to give. To give, 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 give. The law of attraction says that what we put out there is going to come back to us. So when we show up in this energy of, I have more than enough, I have more than enough, so I'm going to give, well, that's going to come back to you. So give with no strings attached. You're also getting number 77. I feel like that is a master number for you. So let's just see from the angel numbers book here, what are the messages for the number 77? Calm your fears. You are supported. What did I just say? Mother Earth wants to support you. The fears you have may not go anywhere anytime soon, but they don't have to control you. Your angels are reassuring you that they give you their full support. Work on calming your fears today by taking a salt bath, going on a nature walk, or simply enjoying a cup of tea. Cheers to that. All right. You will have to let me know down below in the comments, Leo, if this is resonating with you. And also let me know what it is that you are trying to manifest into your life here. I want to hear about it. I have a very strong feeling for the majority of you. It's going to be something around money, 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 money. If you like this video, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button. You guys know how the algorithm works. The more you like it, the more people who will see it. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And I do hope to see you in the extended reading where we'll look over those other oracles. And if you are a part of the Sacred Self-Empowered community, not only are you going to have access to this extended reading for the month of March and for every month ahead, but you'll also have access to some courses as well as twice monthly Zoom meetings. So I will see you over there on the extended, Leo.